Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another review. I'm going to be reviewing Captain D's, which is another restaurant. Before I do that, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos and content. I would really appreciate the support. It really helps me out. Things have been kind of rough for me lately, but hoping things will get better soon and all that. Still won't be doing Pixar reviews for a while, but hopefully I can get the movies put up so I can do them. Because I want to get back to reviewing Pixar movies again, so yeah. Yeah, right now I'm not gonna bother because I don't want to sign into Disney Plus just to watch a couple movies and all that, because it's only going to be a few more weeks and then the floors are going to be done in the house. I'm like, it's not really worth it, because you got to save money, and if you're not going to watch the streaming platform, what's the point of having it? I'm thinking the same thing about Netflix. I don't really watch Netflix at all, really. I don't know. I mean, it got some good stuff on there, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just like, I don't really know. I'm like, what's the point of having it, if you don't watch it that much? But anywho, let's go ahead and talk about Captain D's. Now, I spoiled this in my Long John Silver's video. I think it was. I spoiled it. It was either that or the Menards one. I spoiled it. Long John Silver's and Captain D's are basically pretty much the same restaurant. Heck, they even look similar. By the building, they look similar. So they look similar too. So trying to give them trying to talk about both of them is a little bit hard to do because they both have similar foods. They've got their restaurants are kind of look the same, as you guys can see, as I mentioned that. Yeah, I mentioned that they look similar. So trying to do that is kind of hard. Now, which one do I prefer, though? Probably Captain D's, honestly. Captain D's I probably might prefer over Long John Silver's, just because I like the sign better and all that. They're both good restaurants, so don't get me wrong. They're both good restaurants, but they're not as But I think Captain D's is a little bit better. I think it's got a better sign and all that. That's just what makes it better. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a score and just get that out of the way, because it's basically gonna get the same score, 120 points. Yeah, I'm gonna get that right out of the way because it's basically the same restaurant, except for it's got a little bit different. It's got different designs inside and all that. I figured, though, instead of talking about Captain D's, talking about my thoughts on it, because I've already kind of done that with Long John Silver's. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys some other things about this restaurant that's interesting. Number one is the fun fact that Captain D's was originally called Mr. D's Seafood, but they changed it to Captain D's. I'm not sure what the D's in Captain D stands for. I probably should have made that a fun fact too, or did some research on that. I did not. But it was originally called Mr. D's Seafood, but yeah, basically though, it was changed though. Now here's the thing too, actually, with it. Here's the thing with Captain D's. I think it might have came out the same year as Long John Silver's, I think. Hold on a second. I'm actually going to do research on that. Hang on a second. I'm going to use my 3DS just because I don't have to X out of the screen on there to do that. Sorry if you're hearing the noise on my 3DS. It makes noise sometimes. That's just that's making noise because it's in the background. Trying to see if I can find it. Here we go. Hopefully it'll work. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. While I'm looking this up, though, I want to tell you guys a little bit about Captain D's. I actually videoed Captain D's. I videoed Captain D's too, like Long John Silver's. However, I did it in the evening, so it's a little hard to see outside. It's okay, a little okay, because I got the sign in the dark, because I've wanted to do that, actually get pictures and stuff for the sign in the dark, or videos, one of the two. I did do that. The problem is it was a little hard to see outside at night. The video turned out really well, though. It turned out really well. I'll probably upload it on YouTube down the road. Darn it, I can't keep my phone on my lap. But, I did video it though, but I got it at night though. But yeah, I did do that. Here we go. I'm sorry it took me a little while to do that. While that's loading though, here we go. While that's loading. Oh yeah. Long John Silver's, it did come out the same year as Captain D's. That's a coincidence. They both came out the same year. They both came out this exact same year. That's really interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure which one came out first, because I couldn't find the month on the other ones, all the other reviews I've done of restaurants and stuff, but yeah, basically though, but I got the month on this one because I looked it up and it immediately popped up. I didn't want to go dealing with going through searching for that stuff in articles and stuff, because sometimes the articles can be false and not true, so I don't bother doing that. But that one popped up when I did that. But that's kind of interesting though. So Captain D's and Long John Silver's both came out the same year, which is really interesting. It's also the same year Scooby-Doo came out too. I don't know if I mentioned that in my I think I might have mentioned that in my Long John Silver's video. I'm not sure, but that's the same year Scooby-Doo came out. The original Scooby-Doo, the first show, it came out in 1969. So yeah. Also the same year Pawpaw, my grandpa, also graduated from high school too. So there's a lot of things that happened in 1969, which is really interesting. But I gotta say though, yeah. But I'm gonna get back to the the whole recording thing. Yes, I did. Like I mentioned, I did record it at night, and I mean it's all right though, because you guys can see the picture right here. This is actually from Jefferson City, Missouri. Is what this picture's from. Captain D's is no longer there though. Captain D's shut down. It shut down before Long John Silver's, which I'm shocked, because more people went to Captain D's than Long John Silver's. So I'm surprised that Long John Silver's lasted longer than Captain D's. But Captain D's, I believe, went bankrupt in 2020 when COVID hit. So COVID screwed the Captain D's over. Yeah, it screwed it over. I actually videoed it the same year COVID hit, but this is before COVID hit. I videoed Captain D's. I videoed it at the very start of the year, around I think it was the 7th of January of 2020. I think that's when I videoed it. I have to look back at that. I'm not really sure. So I'm not really sure when I videoed it, but I know it was like right at the beginning of the year. It was really close to the beginning I videoed it. But I've been busy recording a lot of places. I'm actually at the point now where I've kind of run out of things to kind of record, honestly. I'm kind of just running out. I've even got the mall, too. I got the mall in Jeff. I got that, too. So, I've gotten a lot of videos. A lot of videos of things. Now the thing is, though, is, I was looking back at the videos, most of them turned out pretty good. The only problem I had with some of them is I didn't show off the floors, because I think the floors are important in the store. Even though you don't really look at the floors too much. I did that with Schnucks and like I think Walmart, but some of the other floors I did not show off, so I might have to go back and redo that. I'll probably just take photos of the floors. I'll take photos of them because I don't really want to deal with doing all that and all that stuff. Yeah. But basically though, I recorded this. I've recorded Long John Silver's. It took me forever to get Long John Silver's though because my family didn't like going there because it was dirty inside. But I went inside there. It wasn't that bad. Only the bathrooms were bad in Long John Silver's. But we always went to Captain D's over Long John Silver's. But again, both of them are pretty good. They're pretty good. I wish we had some in Jeff still, but unfortunately they both shut down. But yeah, they both shut down, which is really sad. But that's what happens when businesses, are around for a while. They're not always gonna last forever. That's why I take all these videos, even though some people in places complain, like workers complain, because I'm not supposed to record something, or I just. I do it because of memory purposes. I think they don't want you to record, because I don't really have problems with restaurants. I actually don't think I've had one problem where I couldn't record a restaurant. I think it's always the stores. I think it's because they're worried you're gonna steal something. Because when they end up catching me, they don't stop. They don't like tell me to delete the video or something. But I don't know. I would never steal from a store. I did when I was itty bitty, but I was a little kid, little kids do that stuff. But I would never steal from a store. I do it for purpose, like memory purposes. So yeah, that's exactly why I recorded Captain D's. And I'm glad I did, because again, they shut down. I'm not sure if I recorded them in the past before that. I'm not sure. See, I've been recording things since 2011. Because I did not have any videos. I didn't have a video camera before. I was kind of picky. I was picky about things. I didn't get a phone until I was much older. So I don't know if actually I don't even know if a phone could record back then or not. I'm not really sure, but I didn't really record that much. I took photos, but I don't know, maybe I did record. I'm not sure. I don't know if I recorded or not. I had this Cars camera. Even though I hate Tana, my dad's ex-girlfriend. She's freaking a pain in the neck. She did give me a Cars camera, which I'm happy about, but I freaking hate her because she steals and all that, and she stole from me and all that, But I had a Cars camera, and I think you could take videos on it, but I never found any videos. I found photos, but no videos. So I'm not really sure if it takes videos or not. I'm probably going to have to look into that, because right now I can't do that, because right now everything's all put up right now. But down the road, I'll probably go back and look at that. I will, but anywho, basically though, but Captain D's though is a pretty good restaurant, and I really like Captain D's. I'm sad Captain D's is gone. I really am. I'm sad Long John Silver's is gone. I hear they're both shutting down all over the place, so yeah, it's pretty sad. They got good food. I heard they have crab cakes. At least Long John Silver's does. I'm not sure what Captain D's has. Captain D's and Long John Silver's have both similar foods. I know, because when Captain D's is there, occasionally in Hannibal I get Long John Silver's, because in Hannibal, Long John Silver's, when I was living in Hannibal, they had a Long John Silver's but no Captain D's. So I'm not sure, but overall, I think Captain D's is a pretty good restaurant. If you guys ever find one or a Long John Silver's by you guys, I would recommend getting both of them, or one or the other. they're both pretty good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked though that they both survived as long as they did, especially because they were right next to each other, and usually that creates competition. And Long John Silver's was getting less competition. Well, I mean less of customers than Captain D's was. I know because the parking lot was not as full. But yeah, Captain D's went under before Long John Silver's did, which didn't go under until 2 years later, which is this year. So I'm not really sure what to say there. I'm not sure what to say. Also, I forgot to mention this too about the whole Lowe's thing. I found out Menards was up 83 points, so Lowe's will get 83 points too. So you guys know they're gonna get the same score. So whatever I gave Menards, which is 83 points, Lowe's will get the same exact thing. But I'm not sure if I gave Lowe's a meh or not. I hope I didn't give it a meh. I can't remember. That was like yesterday. I can't remember. That's kind of sad. But I don't know. I don't remember if I gave it a meh or not. But it's a good store too. They're both good stores. So I don't know. I hope I didn't give it a meh because it doesn't deserve a meh. But yeah. Anywho. Don't have much else to really say about this. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the thumbnails real quick too. The thumbnails. See, I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do with the thumbnails. See, the wording, I figured out what I want to do with the wording, like the names, like Captain D's and Steak and Shake and all that. Have the name, the color of Sometimes the color is random. Sometimes it'll be either the mascot, the building, or the words. In this case, I decided to do the word because it was already colored. Because sometimes the words aren't colored on the restaurants. So sometimes they're not colored. So sometimes it'll be random. But I try to do the color, the words colored by of the restaurants and stores. I try to do them the same color as that matches the store or restaurant. And that goes, like I said, that goes for their mascot or whatever they do. But I don't know. But I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and end up letting this go because I've got things to do, and I don't know what else to really say here. Probably have one more video for today, and it's gonna be an exciting one. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys it because I don't know what's gonna happen with it, but YouTube and all, but because I've had issues with this Blue's Clues thing in the past. With one of my episodes, I did something on with it, but I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Let's just say YouTube wasn't very nice with the video. They did something, with it by taking it down and all that. But I think it was a good video though. But I basically did this is last year. I did a reaction to one of the Blue's Clues episodes and all that, and it was about us commentating on it too, telling how much I liked it. It was basically I'll probably go into detail about it probably later down the road. I'm trying to do it more on a video that's related to it. So I probably won't do it on the trailer tomorrow, but I'm gonna be the trailer later today. But I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to the trailer of Blue's Clues. There's a Blue's Clues movie coming out, and I'll do a reaction to it, so you guys can see it and see my thoughts on it. And I'll probably pause it in between so I can talk about my scenes I like and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. See you guys all next time. Well, my next time probably pretty soon after I'm done uploading this. I'll probably watch the Toy Story 2 reaction that I was watching, and then I'll probably go back to this. But anywho, see you guys later next time. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.